This is going to be short and quick. I am taking a DeWalt adapter. I've already taken it apart, started working on it, and I'm going to use it to power my Black&Decker drills with the DeWalt lithium-ion batteries. There are some videos out there. I'm going to reference one in particular that I got my idea from, so you can see some of his work. This is the wiring out of the adapter. This piece you don't need. This piece gets trimmed down. You can trim it or not trim it. I trimmed it to make it thinner. And then what that does, latches to the battery. And I'm going to take an old battery that's dead, and I'm going to cut that off of it and keep that much of it. That latches to the bottom of the drill. I cleared out, I just took a drill and drilled out the bolt hole, the screw hole bosses. Just used a drill to drill out those screw bosses. I kept these two because I need those. To mount that back too, so I have the clip to lock it in place. This will be epoxied into here. I'll have to put the wiring back into here, the plug. You got to make sure polarity's right. This will work with a lot of different tools. You just make sure polarity's right. Luckily, red and black are both positive and negative on both of these tools. So all I got to do is resolder those, put the wiring back into the box, and put the wiring back into this piece. And then I will simply epoxy that up into there. And with as much surface area as, I'm not sure if I might not just use hot glue to hold that together. Whoa, got it backwards. And then what I end up with is, once I tighten the screws, this will lock to the bottom of the drill. And the battery will go in from this direction, like that. So this is what the battery, the old battery looks like cut. This sets down into it this way around. Just falls into the notches like that, goes back up in there. There was originally, this is the piece I cut off, there was originally foam in the bottom of this to help hold the batteries, keep them from rattling around. I took a piece of that foam and folded it over itself, laid it on top of the terminals in here, just to kind of give it a little cushion and to hold this up into place when it goes into this. Nothing left to do now but epoxy this up into here. And it ends up being pretty much the same size as the original battery, with the small battery on it anyway, and they're lighter. These are the parts that I took off, leftover pieces from the job. That'll give these old tools some new life, because I've got quite a few of these.